all of the black leaders and black leadership, I want you to report to the congregation right now. I want somebody to tell me, how did white women become a minority class? Please explain that to me. How did they become a minority class? For one reason, because they wasn't allowed to vote. One reason, which minority stands for underclass, underprivileged, neglected, and forgotten. I don't see that when I see a white woman. I see a woman that is part of the upper class. So how was the white woman able to be part of the lower class and the upper class at the same time? Somebody please make this make sense to me, because it doesn't make sense. How on one end was she able to enjoy all the perks of being white and all the privilege that comes with it? But at the same time, we classified her as a minority class, as a underprivileged class. That doesn't make sense. That is a direct contradiction. And black people, you should have known better. You should have known better. That was a conflict of interest. That was a complete contradiction. Because you can't be at two places at one time, nor can you be an underclass and an upper class individual at the same time. Somebody dropped the ball. And you need to come to the front of the congregation now. Because I want to know who had the bright idea of thinking that white women can be a underclass just because she couldn't vote. Now, when you think of a real minority, it was more than the fact that you could not vote. We couldn't drink at certain water fountains. We couldn't go in certain restaurants. We couldn't go and get certain jobs. There was a lot more than the fact that a minority could not vote. It was many things that I don't have no time to explain to you, but so many drawbacks that we had as minorities that the white woman did not have to experience. So how was she put in the same category that we were in? Somebody dropped the ball. And that's all I am saying, black people. Somebody dropped the ball. There is no way whatsoever I can ever see or visualize white women as the underclass. This is the reason why they benefited the most from affirmative action. Why? Because they had two things operating at one time. They were classified as an underclass, but they was experiencing privilege at the same time. This is why they was able to get further in the idea of a minority, because they was able to use the white privilege card at the same time. And the truth of the matter is this: she was able to have two cards at the same time when we only had one. See, we had the minority card, but she had two cards. She had the minority card and she had the white card. Enough said.